Good morning. I'm Brian Shanaville, member of the Welcome Team here at BUC. Welcome to all, whether you're visiting for the first time or have been with us many times before. Whether you're joining us here in the sanctuary, remotely via Zoom, or watching this recording later, it's good to connect with you. Today, children will be with us in the sanctuary throughout the service. The family room is just to the left at the back of the sanctuary with audio of the service piped in. It's open for parents and children. Care is also available in the nursery on the lower level for infants and children through age 5. By greeting our virtual neighbors, we build a bridge between online and in-person participants. First, we'll project on our screen the image of folks who are currently on Zoom. We ask you to show yourselves and give us a wave. Now we invite you who are gathered here in person to turn and face the camera at the back of the sanctuary and give folks out there a wave. Our newcomer table is a place where visitors and newcomers can meet and chat with members of the congregation and with each other. All are encouraged to drop by. Just look for the colorful sign in the HODIS hall. If you're with us on Zoom, we invite you to stay on the call for a virtual coffee hour immediately after the service ends. Whenever and however we connect with BUC, we are building the beloved community.
Flaming chalice, symbol of a free faith, burn with the holy oil of helpfulness and service. Spread warmth and light and hope, warm hearts grown cold with indifference. Light dark places with justice, rekindle hope in despair. May we bring fuel for the fire of love. May the oil of loving kindness flow from us to the leaping flame. May hands of service shelter this flame, that no winds of hate may extinguish its brightness. May this light and this warmth be eternal. May we be keepers of the flame.
We invite you now to rise in body or in spirit and join in singing. We sing now together. Hymn number 67. When giving thanks comes hard for you, and things are grim and hope runs thin, recall, despair's a door to pass on through, and not a home for living in. When thanksgiving fills your cup, and those you love are all about, look at your blessings, count them up, and give back something to the world without. Our story this morning is The Secret of Saying Thanks by Douglas Wood. You might discover the secret of saying thanks at dawn. A morning like all other mornings, the sun climbs over the edge of the earth and begins to fill the world with light and warmth. It touches your cheek with a golden ray, and you say softly, simply, thanks. Thank you, sun, for the gift of a new day, for all its choices and challenges, for all the beauty that it brings. Or sometime, perhaps you'll notice a flower as if for the very first time, and thank it and all of its bright kindred for the grace of their blossoms and the sweetness of their breath, for coloring our path and reminding you how easy it can be to smile. Or you might discover the secret when you find yourself under an old tree and grateful for a cool shade on a hot day. Stay a while beneath its limbs, remembering there the good and gentle gifts of all trees over all the earth, forests to explore, leaves to sing in the breeze, and roots to hold the earth in place, and simple lessons in how to grow. One long day you may stop to rest upon a rock, a silent stone that's been waiting age upon age for someone to come along and just say, thank you. Thank you, all stones and rocks and pebbles and hills and mountains. Thanks for your silence and patience, for standing still and not changing in a world so full of noise and speed and change. You may find the secret when you hear a bird sing and feel grateful for the gentle music of the skies, for flash of wing and brightness of feathers, for the good company of graceful creatures who dance upon the wind. And perhaps you'll remember to thank all creatures who swim or crawl or creep or burrow or climb or run, creatures with fur or feathers, horns or hooves or scales or shells. They remind us of the mystery and beauty of all life, and they save us from a great loneliness here on our small blue planet, sailing among the stars. And stars themselves, tiny twinkling beams from far, far away, farther than you can even dream, that give just enough light for dreaming or wishing upon. Don't forget to thank them, and the soft, shining moon, the night sun that helps us to find our way in the dark. Beneath the moon, the earth's waters are spread with silver lakes and rivers, ponds and puddles, and streams and oceans. It is the waters that make the magic of life possible. Perhaps one day, taking a cool drink or paddling a canoe or swimming or splashing in the sun, you will remember to say, thanks. Thank you, waters, for sweet drinks, for cool swims and reflecting sunsets, and for the gift of life itself. Maybe you'll first find the secret sitting around a table giving thanks for good food and the good earth that gave it, for the many hands that prepared it, and for people to share it. For here is the secret, if you've not already discovered it. We don't give thanks because we're happy. We are happy because we give thanks.
The mission of Birmingham Unitarian Church is to be a free and welcoming religious community that encourages lives of integrity, learning, service, and joy. One way we live out this mission is by giving half of our weekly offering to a nonprofit organization that shares our values and addresses needs in the community. To suggest a nonprofit for this donation, please check the BUC website under Justice to find the application form. The recipient of our November plate sharing is Relief Michigan, a tree planting and education organization established in 1988. Relief Michigan works with communities and organizations throughout Michigan to protect and restore our urban tree canopies. Their mission is to educate the public on the value of trees and how to properly select, plant, and maintain them. Working with community volunteers, they have planted more than 33,500 trees on public property in Michigan's cities, townships, and villages. The ushers will now receive this morning's offering, given and received in a spirit of generosity and gratitude. This offering is dedicated to the good work of Relief Michigan and of this congregation.
The idea behind the Guest at Your Table program of the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee is to place an amount of money in a box like this that we might spend to host a guest in our homes over the winter holidays. Some people do this at mealtimes to remind themselves to share what they have. We'll bring our donations all together and help the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee and partner organizations respond to extraordinary human rights challenges of today, addressing root causes of injustice and building capacity to respond to future crises. Together, we make a far greater impact than any one person or any one congregation can do alone. For more than 50 years, through the Guest at Your Table program, the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee has used the metaphor of a global table where we come together to learn each other's stories and share our hopes for a future in which we may all thrive. Their partner-led model of justice work centers the hope, defiance, and imagination of the communities they engage with. The relationships of trust upon which they base their work extend to each person who would take their place at the table and engage in the accountability, justice, and healing needed today. Please take a box, one per household. As you enter Hodis Hall, they will be at the religious education table, and then return it to the religious education table in the social hall when we come back in January.
This is a prayer of thanksgiving by Max Coots. Let us give thanks for generous friends with hearts as big as Hubbard's and smiles as bright as their blossoms, for feisty friends as tart as apples, for continuous friends who, like scallions and cucumbers, keep reminding us that we've had them. For crotchety friends as sour as rhubarb and as indestructible. For handsome friends who are as gorgeous as eggplants and as elegant as a row of corn, and the others as plain as potatoes and so good for you. For funny friends who are as silly as Brussels sprouts and as amusing as Jerusalem artichokes, and serious friends, as complex as cauliflowers and as intricate as onions. For friends as unpretentious as cabbages, as subtle as summer squash, as persistent as parsley, as delightful as dill, as endless as zucchini, and who, like parsnips, can be counted on to see you through the winter. For old friends nodding like sunflowers in the evening time, and young friends coming on as fast as radishes. For loving friends who wind around us like tendrils and hold us despite our blights, wilts, and witherings. And finally, for those friends now gone, who like gardens past that have been harvested, but who fed us in their times, that we might have life thereafter. For all these we give thanks. We hold each other in our hearts and minds with all our joys and all our sorrows. The joys and sorrows of the congregation that are shared with us this morning are these. From Carol and Dick Wiseman, it's a joy to have their daughter-in-law and granddaughter, Holly and Anya, here with them this week. A concern from Paul Vachon. My wife Cheryl is recovering from surgery. She's in great spirits, and your thoughts are appreciated. The flowers on the chancel this morning are given by Harper West in memory of her mother, Barbara. We remember those experiencing losses and those facing health challenges. We pray, in whatever way we pray, for all those affected by war, by hatred and violence. we pray for peace. The cares of the world are many. Even when the cares of the world weigh on us, may we find joy in our connections with each other and in the pleasures that life holds. Let us take care of one another and ourselves in all the ways we can. Let us make this a safe and welcoming place for all. On this fourth Sunday of the month, we light candles of remembrance. People of all ages are invited to come forward now if you wish to do so, to silently light a candle or light a candle wherever you are, in remembrance of a sorrow that weighs on you or of a joy that lifts your heart. as we hold each other in our hearts and minds with all our joys and all our sorrows, whether spoken or unspoken. Let's take a moment to be quiet together. Now let's join in singing Voice Still and Small, hymn number 391. These are words spoken before all others from the Haudenosaunee Native American tradition. Here we have gathered. We've been given the day to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. So now we bring our minds together as one as we give greetings and thanks to each other as people. Now our minds are one.
We are all thankful to our mother, the earth, for she gives us all that we need for life. She supports our feet as we walk upon her. It gives us joy that she continues to care for us as she has from the beginning of time.
We give thanks to all the waters of the world for quenching our thirst and providing us with strength. Water is life. We know its power in many forms: waterfalls and rain, mists and streams, rivers and oceans.
We turn our minds to all the fish in the water. They were instructed to cleanse and purify the water, so that they also give themselves to us as food. We are grateful that we can still find pure water.
Now we turn toward the vast fields of plant life. As far as the eye can see, the plants grow, working many wonders. They sustain many life forms.
We gather our minds together to send greetings and thanks to all the animals in the world. They have many things to teach us as people. We are honored by them when they give up their lives so we may use their bodies as food for our people.
We now turn our thoughts to the trees. The earth has many families of trees who have their own instructions and uses. Some provide us with shelter and shade, others with fruit, beauty, and other useful things. Many people of the world use a tree as a symbol of peace and strength.
We put our minds together as one and thank all the birds who fly about over our heads. The Creator gave them beautiful songs. Each day they remind us to enjoy and appreciate life.
We are all thankful to the powers we know as the four winds. We hear their voices in the moving air as they refresh us and purify the air we breathe. From the four directions they come, bringing us messages and giving us strength.
We now send greetings and thanks to our eldest brother, the sun. Each day, without fail, he travels the sky from east to west, bringing the light of a new day. He is the source of all fires of life.
We put our minds together to give thanks to our oldest grandmother, the moon, who lights the night sky. By her changing face, we measure time, and it is the moon who watches over the arrival of children on earth.
We give thanks to the stars, who are spread across the sky like jewelry. We see them in the night, helping the moon to light the darkness. When we travel at night, they guide us home.
We gather our minds to greet and thank the enlightened teachers who have come to help throughout the ages. When we forget how to live in harmony, they remind us of the way we were instructed to live as people.
Now we turn our thoughts to the Creator and send greetings and thanks for all the gifts of creation. Everything we need to live a good life is here on earth. For all the love around us, we gather our minds together as one and send our best words of greetings and thanks to the Creator.
We have now arrived at the place where we end our words. Of all the things we have named, it was not our intention to leave anything out. If something was forgotten, we leave it to each individual to send greetings and thanks. Now our minds are one.
So today, we are exploring all the different ways that we can say thank you. Sometimes we use our words, but there are lots of ways to show gratitude. So let's see how many we can discover together. First, with our voices. So what can we do with our voices to say thankful, or to say thank you? What do you think? You could say thank you, right? But can you do anything else with your voice? Sing, right? Anything else? Whistle, hum? Okay, well, you kind of already did what I was going to ask you to do, but let's all do it together. On the count of 3, with a one breath thank you, whatever way it sounds to you, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Beautiful. Now, with our hands. What can our hands do to say thank you? Clap. Oh, wonderful. What else? A handshake, right? You could do this. Sign language, yeah. A hug, I think I heard. Pat on the back, yeah. A gesture, a fist bump. Yeah. All right, well, let's see here. What am I going to have you do? How about you find someone from across the room and give a nice little wave? And our friends online, wave to each other too. You can wave. All right. Now, with our hearts. What can our hearts do to say thank you? Laugh. Oh, that's a good one. Love. Smile from your heart. Give. Acts of service, being kind, right? Listening. Oh, yes, and be a good friend. Oh, wonderful. Well, why don't we all place our hand on our heart and think of one kind thing that you could do this week to say thank you without words. Beloveds, you have just thanked the world with your voices, your hands, and your hearts. So now that we've stretched our gratitude muscles, we've warmed them up a little bit, let's stretch that gratitude a little more with a word game. You might be onto something. So, this game was first shown to us at our very first game night of the year by newcomers Crystal and John. So, are you two here today? Yep, over there. Now, we also had some other folks joining us from that game night. So, Valerie, Mary, Kay, Craig, are you guys here? Give us a wave. Oh, there's Kay. All right, well, because you're here, maybe you can help me model how this game works. So this is a game called Tapple. However, it's a little bit hard to play with like 80 people. So I've adapted it just a little bit. But the idea is simple. You're gonna name something in our category that starts with a letter of the alphabet. And each letter is only going to be used once, okay? So you'll see we have a bunch of letters. A few are missing, so don't worry. You don't have to come up with something with Q or Z. Now, when you have an answer, you're gonna raise your hand and we're gonna toss this ball. So, you're gonna raise your hand when you have your answer, and when you catch the ball, you're going to say nice and loud the letter that you're using and for your word as well, and try to do it in like 3 seconds. So then we're going to remove that letter so it can't be used again, right? So if someone already used S for sun, we can't use S again for that round, I'm sorry. So maybe have a couple ideas in your head. And then you're going to pass the ball to another person. So kind of like hot potato, but a little kinder. Now, if you're stuck, don't worry, just go ahead and pass the ball. If you don't want to play, that's fine too. Participation looks like many things, so just do what's comfortable. And we will play until hopefully we get all the letters marked off or until things kind of slow down a little bit for that round. But let's see if we can get all of these letters. So I've actually asked Avery and Finn if they could come help me. Okay, so Avery's gonna help. And so, again, as you are saying your letters nice and loud, Avery's going to mark that letter off, take it off, and then I'm actually going to be writing down your answers so that maybe we can see what are all the things that we're grateful for. And for those that are joining on Zoom, you can play along too. See if you can maybe type your answer in the chat and maybe be the first person to respond for that letter. All right, so, yeah, probably a good idea to, we like fire here, but not big fire. So, okay. So let's start with our first category, and that is going to be things in nature I'm thankful for. So give everybody a second. Ooh, I saw a hand. So I am going to toss the ball to Ginger. I might even come a little bit closer. All right. Acorns, go ahead and toss it to the next raised hand. And then you'll pull off the A. Birds, okay. And they don't have to go in order. So if you've got a different letter. What was that? Water, awesome. Ooh, perennials. P. Trees, all right. Sun, all right. Family. That's why I chose a beach ball. Hopefully not too much damage. Music. All right. Education. Did I hear chickens? Chickadees, okay. Yeah, raise your hands nice and big. Okay. Geodes. Dogs. Oh, I love that. Opossums. All right. Love? Beautiful. All right, things, oh, we got a couple more. Ooh. Okay. Kingfisher. All right. Rivers. All right. We're still going. I love it, friends. Jack-o'-lanterns behind you. Horses. All right. Okay, well, if you guys can reset, I gave you a little bit of a peek here to know which goes in which row. Thank you. All right. So now you're starting to get it, right? So why don't we do another round? And this time, our category is people who help me. All right? So take a minute, get your answers ready. And Let's give a hand for our helpers here. They're doing a hard job, yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Remember, people who help me. I'm going to start back over here. So who wants to do the next one? Raise your hand.
I was going to do an M, I'm sorry. How about teachers?
Ooh, yes. Mom, teachers.
How about firefighters?
Ooh, firefighters. Dads.
English teacher.
English teacher.
Wife.
Wife. Oh, okay. Dan and Colleen. Okay. Come in. Aw, shucks. You said my boys? My boys, okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Psychologists. Researchers. Yes. Orthopedic surgeon. Librarians. Janitors, yes. My kids. General contractors. Neighbor. Mm-hmm. Those handy people. I was gonna say, is that the second time this little clump has just been beamed by a ball? Ooh, mm-hmm. Indie artists. Oh, aunt, yeah. Aunt. All right. Oh, wow, we cleared the board. All right, well, let's reset. I think you guys, you're doing so well. Let's do one more round, okay? Now, pausing, take a breath. So this category is ways I feel cared for. Ways I feel cared for. Now, we have our ball. You can either choose to start since you have it, or if you could do me a favor and pass it to the next person who's ready. Music. Cooking, yes. Friendship. Mm-hmm. Being seen, that's what I thought. Yes, being seen. being heard. Ooh, I love it. Oh, getting a ride? Yeah. I think way back over there's a hand. All right. Kindness. Mm-hmm. That was a good Chuck, yeah. Giving. Mm-hmm. Acceptance. Feeling welcome. Welcome. Love. Oh, pension. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Justice. All right. Empathy. Mm-hmm. Inclusion. Yes. Diversity. Yes. Trust. Yeah. Let's get that no out of there. Optimism. Last but not least. Nice. Look at that. All right. Well, awesome. Thank you all. Let's give everybody, myself, our friends here, you all a round of applause. Now, that was pretty exciting, huh? Got your, juices flowing, moving, those muscles really, really stretching. Now, you could probably even feel it in the room, right? So when we started naming these gifts that we're thankful for, from, let's see, we've got music and geodes. I love that one. Beloved community. When we were hearing these things, you could even kind of feel that energy shift. So gratitude changes the temperature of a space, and it can make a room feel warmer. Our shoulders drop, our breaths get a little longer, or maybe a little quicker in this case, because it's everything exciting is happening. We're throwing balls all around. But for some of us, it felt cozy or joyful. For others, maybe even a little surprising, like, wow, I didn't know that I had that many thank yous inside of me. So that's gratitude doing its quiet magic. And did you notice how gratitude comes in sizes? Some of it is big and obvious, like family. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to use your own answers. The sun, yeah, oh, that's big, yeah, for sure. Water, trees, some of it's tiny, like acorns, or, let's see, the chickadees, that's right? Now, in our UU tradition, we talk about this interdependent web of life, and gratitude is how we notice that web, all those connections, and how we remember to be held by it. So how do we say thank you? Well, we just practiced a bunch of different ways. We can say thank you with our voices, not only by speaking, but by singing or cheering other people on. We can say thank you with our hands by waving, helping, drawing a picture, cleaning up, giving someone a fist bump or a hug. And we can say thank you with our hearts, being kind, sharing, caring for the earth, learning people's names and pronouns, listening all the way to the end. None of those require big speeches. They're everyday blessings in motion. Even our game was a thank you in motion. We paid attention. We made space for each other, passing the ball, accepting the ball, even when maybe we didn't want it in the first place, but just we were playing along so other people could have fun. And we celebrated each answer. That's community care disguised as play. So as we leave this moment, let's carry two simple practices. One, notice one small thing each day and name it out loud or in your heart. And number two, let your gratitude move your hands and your feet. Do one small kindness that says thank you without a single word. And let's remember, gratitude doesn't have just one way to show up. It shines through our words, our actions, and our hearts. And every time we say thank you, big or small, we make the world a kinder place. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its prayer. Gratitude helps us remember both of those things and helps us to live them fully. May we continue to bless each other with our gratitude, and may we reflect those blessings back out into the world. Thank you all so much. And you guys can have a seat.
You will undoubtedly be thankful to know that my remarks will be very brief. Gratitude is a spiritual practice, a practice for the spirit. Saying thank you is good for us and makes others feel good too. Experiencing gratitude is good for our spirits. W.E.B. Du Bois, sociologist, historian, and Black civil rights activist of the early 20th century, wrote, "Give us thankful hearts in the season of Thanksgiving. May we be thankful for health and strength, for sun and rain and peace. Let us seize the day and the opportunity and strive for that greatness of spirit that measures life not by its disappointments, but by its possibilities. Let us ever remember that true gratitude and appreciation shows itself neither in independence nor satisfaction, but passes the gift joyfully on in larger and better form. And so let us share our gifts by doing our parts to help make the world a better place." Now I invite you to rise in body or in spirit and join in singing "We Give Thanks," which is hymn 1010 with an added second verse, also brief.
Forever live, let us
That which is worthy of doing, create with your hands. That which is worthy of repeating, speak with a clear voice. That which is worthy of remembering, hold in your hearts. And that which is worthy of living, go and live it now.
May we live our lives fully and creatively so that we may be a blessing to ourselves, to each other, and to all those whose lives we touch. Please remain seated during the postlude for a moment of reflection. And please remember to take a guest at your table box at the religious education table in the social hall.